Hi, everybody. I'm excited that you're here today with me. I'm new to this, so be patient with me as we go through this together. Hey, Hardy baby. Sophia, Damien, I know you're here downstairs. Whew. There's so much going on in the world, and I just wanted to take some time to come together with my family and my friends to just practice this beautiful gift that has been given to us by God. This is how I deal with the stresses of the world, and this is where I feel most grounded and closest to Christ. So, if you would join me on your mat. Come to the center of your mat. Gently cross your legs. Rest your hands on your knees with your palms facing up. And just do a complete body scan of your breath, your shoulders. Are they positioned up by your ears? Are they relaxed far away from them? Your jaw, is it tense and tight, or is it loose? Your tongue, is it up at the roof of your mouth, which is where it tends to hang out, especially when we're tense, or is it floating gently just in the middle of your mouth and the center of your teeth? As you sit here, just bring awareness to the breath. Take your left hand and gently place it on your belly and your right hand, the top of your chest, where you feel your heart beating. Close your eyes and gently focus on the rise and fall of your chest into the palms of your right hand and your belly into your left. Inhale gently through your nose. Exhale gently out of your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. For the time that you've dedicated in this space on your mat and with me, just focus on wherever your body is choosing to meet you. Don't push it so much that it causes you pain and anxiety. Push it just close enough to the edge where you're feeling a really good stretch, and then thank your body for what it's able to give you today. As you inhale peace and tranquility. Exhale angst, anxiety, uncertainties. Inhale peace. Exhale stress and anxiety, uncertainty. Inhale again. Exhale. Continue here with your breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Take a moment here, take your hands, place them back on your knees, and set an intention for yourself today. How do you want your body to move? Are you able to separate yourself from the busyness of the day that waits for you or the week that awaits? Be present today. Gently open your eyes. with an inhalation, I want you to begin to gently rotate your shoulders back. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing it down. Inhaling up and back. Exhaling, release. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling up, exhaling. On an inhalation, let's reverse the movement. Inhale up, take it up to your ears, exhaling forward. Two more, inhale, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale forward, release. Excuse me. Keeping the left hand on your knee, take your right hand and extend it up with your palms facing the sky. Exhale over your right ear and gently pull your head toward your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take that right hand and release it. Inhale, take that left hand up, palm facing the sky. Reach over to your right ear and gently bring your head over to the left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale that left hand up and over and repeat with the right hand. Be mindful not to force your head down, just a gentle stretch. And notice how I'm not moving the entire upper torso. I'm just extending my right arm to extend the stretch in that neck. Inhale, release. Inhale, left hand over. Exhale, over to the left side. And then inhale and exhale, release. Let's take our hands and interlock our fingers and do some gentle rotation. As we start our practice, we need to be mindful of the joints and muscles that we use the most. And in this practice, we really focus on our wrists. We utilize our wrists and sometimes overuse them. Take your hands in prayer position and gently push your right hand onto your left so you're forcing a nice bend to create a stretch in your left wrist. Drop your shoulders here. Exhale, back to prayer, and inhale over, creating a stretch in both your right and left wrist. Inhale, release, and take it back to the other side. Take it back to the center, over to the right side. Take it back to the center, and go ahead and rotate back and forth. And stop. This time you're going to take your right hand and you're going to extend that stretch of your left hand back. And then flop that left hand over and gently press down on that left hand, creating additional stretch on the outside of your wrist, keeping your elbow in close to you. Exhale, hands together, and let's repeat other side. So pull that hand back. Exhale, release it. And back to prayer. Good job. Let's move back a little bit so that you can see me. As you stay in this folding seated position, you're going to take your right hand, gently put it on your left. Your left hand is going to go behind you. We're going to do a gentle twist, starting to engage our hips and our waist. On an inhalation, sit up nice and tall. And you're going to exhale using your left knee to guide your body as you begin to look over the left side of your body, left side of your shoulder. Exhale, release slightly. Inhale, sit up nice and tall again. And exhale, further bring twisting your hip, your waist. Feeling the stretch in your rib cage. Exhale, release, and let's switch sides. Right hand to the back, left hand on your knee. Inhale, nice and tall, lifting up your spine, straightening your spine. And exhale, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, further twists over that right shoulder. And exhale, release, back to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, look over that left shoulder. Inhale again as you exhale, furthering that stretch, feeling that stretch. Exhale, release, back to the center. Left leg, left hand, right leg. Inhale up. Exhale, look over. Keeping your body nice and straight. Exhale slightly. Inhale up. Exhale over. Exhale, release. And let's move onto all fours now. We're going to start with some nice dynamic stretches to engage our spine, our core, our legs. For now, we're in a nice gentle tabletop position, keeping your wrists directly under your shoulders. You don't want to come out like this because that's going to put too much strain on your shoulders and your triceps. You're going directly under your shoulders, and your knees are directly under your hips. You're not coming out like this. You're going directly underneath your hips, and your knees are going to be about shoulders width distance apart. On an inhalation, you're going to begin to extend your spine, lifting your head gently up to the sky and creating a significant arch in your lower back. So you're inhaling up to the sky. On an exhalation, you're exhaling through the nose and you're rounding at the back, creating a hollowness in your abdomen and your stomach area, reaching up as high as you can, pushing your spine out as far as you can, tucking your tailbone under. Inhale, release up to the sky. Exhale, rotate under. Your chin is tucked into your chest. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, roll under. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll under. Tuck your tailbone under here. Inhale up. And go at your own pace now as you begin to warm up your spine. You're warming up your wrists, your shoulders, your thighs, your glutes, entire body. You're even supposed to be engaging your ankles by just creating stabilization with your shins onto the mat. Don't let your knees get lazy and flop over. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Well, let's go for two more. And one more. And go ahead and sit back on the heels of your feet and start to walk your hands out away from your body. And as you're doing this, I want you to push into the mat, creating stability so that you can push yourself further back onto the heels of your feet if they will allow you to go there. For those of you who have some knee issues, you can open up your legs a little bit wider, creating additional space, or just don't go back as far. Whatever your body is allowing you to move today, accept that and thank it for its work. This child's pose is a pose that I want you to get comfortable with during our practice. At any point, if you're feeling that the work is too strenuous, find yourself back in this space to regain your strength, focus on your breath, and then join us again when you can. Go ahead and push back up to all fours. Check in with your space here. On an inhalation, you're going to bring your right knee up under you towards your right arm, and then you're going to gently begin to extend it away from you. And as you're doing this, I want you to be mindful of the positioning of your hips. Okay, you want to try to keep your hips parallel to the mat. Try not to lean up because that's kind of what our body wants to do. We're creating strength and stability here. So you're taking it from this position and pushing it straight back. Exhale and release. On an inhalation, bring the left knee up toward your chin and exhale it straight back with your feet are extended and they're flexed. Okay. And exhale and release back down to tabletop. Inhale, right knee in, exhale it back. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, left knee forward. Exhale, left leg back, keeping your hips square to your mat. Inhale and exhale. Let's bring it back in. Release. Inhale, knee in. Exhale it back. Hold for a couple of breaths. And exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release, back. And exhale, release. On an inhalation, now you're going to extend that right leg back, and you're at the same time bring that left arm straight over your head as if you're going to a partial Superman pose here. Your palm is facing down, your eyes are soft, and your head is in neutral, keeping your spine in alignment with your neck. And exhale, release. Inhale that left leg back, right arms forward. Exhale, release. All fours. Two more on each side. Inhale, extend. Flex that foot. Square those hips. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Breathe. Exhale, release. Go ahead and push back into child's pose here. Sending your arms way out in front of you. Breathe. While you're here, you're going to take your right arm and you're going to bring it down towards your body and extending it, threading it under your left arm here. We are threading the needle here for additional stretch to our shoulders. Nice stretch to our spine. Exhale, send that right arm back. Inhale, bring the left arm, and exhale, send it under and through the space of your right arm. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale it forward. Come up to all fours. On an inhalation, you're going to fold your feet under so that you're now on the balls of your toes. You're going to push yourself back into a gentle downward dog with a nice bend to your knees. Knees are nice and bent. Walk your feet out a little bit further so that they are about a little bit further than hips, but distance apart. Let's stay here for a minute or two. Inhaling and exhale. And exhale, release down to all fours, folding your feet back into child's pose. Inhale, come up to all fours. Fold those feet under. Exhale, go up into downward dog. Knees are nice and soft here. While you're in this position, I want you to take a minute and I want you to just kind of rock back and forth. Move your hips from side to side. Bend your knees, then straighten them. Feel the stretch in your calf muscles, your hamstrings. Move your hands, web them out, wiggle your toes. Release some of the stress in your wrists by going up onto the palms of your fingers. And then stop. Exhale back down to all fours. Push back into child's pose. Breathe. On an inhalation, go back up to tabletop position. Tuck your feet under, come up to downward facing dog. And this time with bent knees, you're going to gently walk yourself up towards the front of your mat in between your hands. Take your hands and gently begin to walk them up the front of your legs, further up onto your thighs, and slowly begin to tuck your tailbone under as you begin to come up vertebrae by vertebrae until you're up to a complete standing pose at mountain position. Hands open. Catch your breath here. Ground yourself into the mat. Wiggle your toes. Press into the base of your mat, using your feet to really engage with the mat. On an inhalation, move the mat. On an inhalation, you're going to sweep your hands up to the top, looking up to the sky, with your hands facing each other. On an exhalation, with the knees slightly bent, go ahead and swan dive down. Inhale, look up halfway, creating flat back as your hands rest gently on your shins. Exhale, release forward with your knees slightly bent. On an inhalation, you're going to reverse swan dive. Hands are out to your side as you come back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, going back up, palms facing each other as you release down to namaste, hands to your heart, and release. Inhale up. Exhale, fold over, knees slightly bent. Inhale, halfway up, creating a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release, swan dive, reversing that movement up to the sky. Bring our hands together. Exhale down to namaste hands. Release. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, namaste hands. Release. We'll begin to warm up our bodies. Continue that flow. Exhale over. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, 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 up to the sky. Exhale, release down to mountain pose. Open hands, open heart. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands flat on our mat as we take our left foot back and we scoot our front foot forward as we go into a deep lunge. Drop that back leg down and extend the hands up to the sky, creating space and time between your rib cage, your abdomen, and feeling that stretch in your lower leg. Send those arms up to the sky as you go into a deeper lunge. Make sure that knee is not overextending the ankle. Keep it in alignment. Reach up. Hips are forward, parallel to the wall in front of you. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the shoulders. And then exhale, release hands down to your mat as you send your right foot back and come into a gentle plank position here, or you can go back into your tabletop position, okay? So you send that right foot back. On an inhalation, bring that left foot forward. Drop that right leg down, bringing your ankle and shin down to the floor, pushing yourself into a deeper lunge, feeling that stretch here, and send those hands and arms up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, drop those shoulders. They want to creep up to your ears, drop them. Inhale and exhale, release. Bring those hands forward, tuck your toes back and undersend that left foot back and come up to a nice, gentle downward dog, bent knees. Inhale, slowly begin to walk yourself up and through. Inhale, halfway up, creating a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, release, namaste hands. Release to mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold, hands down to your mat. Inhale, send that left foot back again, drop down to the knee as you go into a deeper lunge. Inhale, up to the sky. Square your body off. Good. Up to the sky, go into a deeper lunge. Look forward. If you're feeling stronger, you can begin to slowly fold that left foot so that the balls of your feet are up. And you can come up a little bit off of the floor, creating a little bit more tension and stress on that supportive leg as you begin to reach forward. If not, drop back down. That's fine wherever you are today. Inhale and exhale, release. Send that right foot back. Be here for a minute, rock back and forth. Exhale, bring that left foot forward, drop that back leg down. Push into a nice lunge as you release and send those arms up to the sky. Breathe. Remember, if you're feeling particularly strong, bring that right leg up, creating some space between the floor and your knee. Good. And exhale, release that left leg back and push back with bent knees. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. And remember, the alternative is always to come here. Drop here or come down to your child's pose to work out whatever kinks you may be feeling. Otherwise, you're pushing back into a gentle downward dog, tucking the tailbone under and looking into our chest. Exhale, begin to walk up. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to the sky. Exhale, release, namaste hands. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, feet to the hands to the mat as you send your left foot back. Go one more time into that deep lunge. Really feel that stretch in your hamstring. Opening up your hips here. Lift up here if you can. Go ahead and try it, even if it's for a second. Lift here, grounding yourself into the mat as you begin to send those arms up to the sky. Create a nice straight spine. Opening your hips. Good. Inhale, drop the shoulders. Exhale, release down. Send that right foot back. Side to side. Inhale, send that left foot forward. Drop that right knee down or bring it up for a second. As you extend into a nice lunge here, extend those hands up to the sky. Nice soft gaze forward, drop the shoulders. Breathe. Exhale, release, send that left foot back. Here we are in plank position. Drop down to your knees if you need to. Otherwise, you're here, pushing yourself back to downward facing dog with bent knees. Tuck your tailbone under, send your shoulders further away from your ears, pushing yourself back into a deeper stretch here. To get to the top of your mat, you can either choose to bring your right foot forward through, you can hop up through, or you can gently walk your body back between bent knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to the sky. Exhale, namaste hands. Release to mountain pose. Breathe. Inhale up. Exhale, nice and slow swan dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to the mat as you step your left foot back, but this time you're going to pivot it. Pivot that left foot back, coming forward to the front of the room, keeping it so that your front heel is in alignment with your left foot's arch. Okay, that will help you with stabilizing and creating some balance for you. Okay, you're going to slowly come up with your hands out, just extending out in front of you and behind you, as if someone is pulling your front arm and another person is pulling your back arm. You should go into a deeper stretch, opening up our hips. Your hips are open and facing the wall now in front of you. On an inhalation, open up your hands so the palms are facing up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Breathe. Exhale, unfold. Pivot that back foot. Send that right foot back. Bring that left foot forward. As your right foot begins to pivot, gently come up as your body twists and raise your hands up and out, creating a line Nice straight line. Arms are parallel to the floor as you gaze gently over your left hand. Go into a deeper lunge here. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Go ahead and exhale, unfold, send that left foot back. So you're here in plank position and push back into downward dog. Tuck your tailbone under here, feel the stretch. Go ahead and walk the dog as you bend and straighten your knees. Inhale, slowly walk up towards the center of your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to the sky. Exhale, namaste, hands. Release to mountain pose. Breathe here. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the mat as you send that left foot back. Come back up into warrior two. Opening up the hips, extending the arms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, deeper bend. Exhale, release, unfold, send the right foot back. Inhale, bring the left foot forward. Pivot that back leg as you come up gently, opening up those hips and sending those arms out. Extending a nice gentle gaze over the left arm. Going into a deeper lunge here. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, deeper stretch. Exhale, release. Send that left foot back. And push back into your downward dog or down to tabletop position. Breathe here. Tailbone under. Send those arms back. Push back into the shoulders. Exhale, bend those knees. Step, jump, or walk up towards the center of your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to the sky. Exhale, namaste, hands. Release. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, begin to bend your knees, tucking your tail under as if you're going to take a seat in a chair. Your eyes are gazing down very gently, not down to the floor, but keeping your head in neutral. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Exhale, straighten those legs as you begin to go into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Exhale, bring that left foot back. And right foot stays forward. Take your right elbow onto your right knee and your left hand on your hip. Your hips are parallel to your room in front of you. You're going to exhale your left arm up and inhale it over your head. Gaze gently under your left arm as you go into a deeper lunge here, feeling the stretch in your rib cage. Good. Breathe. And exhale, release that arm back down. Slowly begin to twist forward, pivoting on your foot. Send that right foot back. Move a little bit in plank position. Inhale, bring the left foot forward. As you pivot your back leg, bring your left arm to your left knee. Inhale up and exhale over, creating that nice bend at your waist here. Feel that stretch in your rib cage. Inhale, a little bit deeper, a little bit further over. Exhale, release that hand over. Inhale and exhale, releasing your hips. Bring your hands down as you send that left foot back. You're in your plank position here, and slowly bend the knees and move back into your downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, bend the knees, step, walk, or jump. You find yourself in the middle of your hands towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come over and up into into a seated pose, chair pose. Good. And then as you push up, you're pushing up through the heels of your feet, creating tension in your hamstrings and your butt. You're gonna slowly begin to come up. Feel a little bit of shake here. Exhale the namaste hands. Release the mountain pose. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release back down. Send that left foot back and pivot it. Bringing that right elbow onto your knee. Extend the left arm and exhale it over your ear. Extend it over your head and gaze gently under your arm. Make sure your body is not twisted this way. You want to open yourself up. Open yourself up and over. And exhale. Gently release that twist. Send the right foot back. Move a little bit here. Inhale, bring that left foot forward. Pivot the right foot. Elbow to knee. Inhale, open up the body, and exhale, sending that right arm over. Inhale, and deeper still. Exhale, release the hand down. Untwist yourself, send the left foot back into your plank position. Go down to all fours or walk or push yourself back into downward dog. Let's take some breaths here. Let's take our head and let's nod. Let's say no. Just moving your neck gently from side to side. No, thank you. And then let's nod up and down. Okay. And let's bend and straighten our legs. Our knees here. And stop. Bend the knees, walk, step, or jump up towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to chair pose here. Tuck your tailbone under. Head is neutral. Spine is neutral. Shoulders are away from your ears. If you're feeling pretty stable and comfortable and strong here, try to move onto the balls of your feet here, creating additional muscle requests, right? Stabilizing. And then come up and release. Namaste hands. Open up to mountain pose. While you're here, I want you to find an area on the wall that isn't moving. I want you to transition your weight onto your left foot, your left hand on your hip. Begin to bring your right foot up to your shin. And then, as far as it will go, maybe giving it some help, bring it to the inside of your thigh. Do not put it on your knee. You don't want to create any pain or injury. It can either go above or below your knee, okay? Find your balance here. Hands are on your hip. Create a point in the room that's not moving and fixate your gaze on that space. Bring your hands to your heart. Namaste hands. Focus on your breath. And if you can, bring your hands up to the sky, remaining in prayer pose. Drop your shoulders. Breathe. Use a chair if you need to. It's fine if you have your hand on your wrist, your hand on your ankle, hand on your heart, extending the arm for balance, whatever you need to get you in the position where you're comfortable. Exhale and release. And shake legs out a little bit. Find that space. Begin to transfer your weight onto your stable foot and begin to create your tree. Wherever your foot will go, remain. It's fine. You want to keep your hands, spread your toes out on your mat and allow them to grip the mat. That helps too. And if you need to slightly bend your knees, that's fine as well. Hands to your heart. Focus on your breath. And exhale your hands up to the sky if you can. Shoulders are away from your ears. Bring your hands back to your heart, hands to your waist, and gently release. Over here, let's go ahead and take our hands to our knees and slowly rotate from side to side, back in the other direction. Good. Turn and face your mat. On an inhalation, bring your hands up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands flat to the mat with bent knees and slowly come down to all fours here. Go back and sit back on your heels and then switch over to your bottom. Walk your feet towards your behind and begin to take your hands underneath both knees. Come up to your toes and use your legs, under your legs, as support as you begin to lean back, just so we're coming just from above our sits bone. Okay, we're going to create balance here and slowly begin to lift your feet up off of the floor. Keeping your shoulders straight and your back gently, protecting your spine here. Remove your left arm from behind your leg and see if you can balance here. And if you're feeling strong, you might wobble a little bit like I am. Bring both hands up, keeping your back nice and straight. You don't want to round yourself out. Keeping your back nice and straight and your head in neutral. Extend your arms, creating balance here. Exhale, bring your hands behind your knees and release down. Drop your shoulders and breathe. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, begin to extend our arms back and then gently lifting our feet up from the floor. Extend the left arm, Find your balance, extend your right arm. Breathe. Exhale, grab those legs, gently set them down. Good. And let's extend our right leg forward and bring our left foot on the inside of our right thigh. On an inhalation, you're going to take your right arm, your right hand, and I like to create a hook. You're going to inhale and exhale over, even if you have to be with your bent knee, that's fine. Hook onto your big toe and try to extend your knee as much as it can. If you can't extend it, that's fine. On an inhalation, you're going to sit up nice and tall. And an exhalation, you're going to start to bend your elbow. And as you bend your elbow, your body will naturally begin to fold forward. The goal here is to not fold and create space between our bellies and our leg. We want to try to remain as straight as we can with our back. So with an inhalation, exhale, bend the elbow, and bring yourself forward. Exhale, release up. Inhale, grab your toe. Exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Come forward by bending the elbow, creating that stretch in your lower back. And exhale, release. Let's switch sides. Fold that right leg into your left inner thigh. Create a hook. Inhale. Exhale. Grab that toe. Inhale up and exhale forward, bending at the elbow, pulling yourself forward. And exhale, release. Bend that knee. Inhale up and exhale, bend that knee, keeping your back as straight as possible. And exhale, release. Good job. Now bring your knees in so that your feet are flat against one another. Taking your elbows and pressing them gently on the inside of your thighs. On an inhalation, straighten up your back and breathe. As you straighten up your back, you slowly begin to press deeper into your knees if you can. And if you can, fold forward with a straight back. And inhale, come up and bring your knees together. Exhale, open them. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale, release. And slowly scoot yourself back so you're flat on your mat. Take your right foot and bring it up and over the left side of your left knee, please. Take your right hand and weave it between, almost like you're making the number 4 here. Take it underneath that knee, left hand follows, and slowly pull your knee towards you, feeling the stretch in your outer leg, outer portion of your quadricep and your hip. Exhale, release it down and switch sides. Bring the left leg over your right leg. Bring your left hand under your knee, right hand under, and gently pull it up toward you. Then go ahead and release it down to the floor. Release that other leg. Okay. Bring your feet a little bit closer to you now. Using your hands, you're going to set them on either side of your hips. We're going to be doing a bridge pose now, where you're going to use your arms and your hips and your quadriceps and your hamstrings to push your pelvic up towards the sky. So on an inhalation, you're pushing down and you're engaging the hips to push them up towards your ceiling. Just like that, push it up. You want to pretend that there's a ball between your knees, where you're holding your knees as close as you can, engaging your hips, engaging your quads and your butt. Squeeze that ball as you send your hips up to the sky. Tuck your chin to your chest, and your chest sends up to the sky. Exhale, release vertebrae by vertebrae, and tucking and coming down. An inhalation, prepare your body as it's going to push into the mat and send your pelvic and your abdomen up to the sky. Ready? Inhale, push up. Up, up, up. Squeeze the ball between your knees. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Go up a little bit higher. And if you're feeling pretty good, take your hands underneath your butt, tucking your shoulders underneath your traps. You're going to push up and you'll be in a bond underneath, pushing up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Push up, 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 even higher. Hold that ball. Squeeze the ball between your knees. Exhale. Begin to unfold vertebrae by vertebrae as you go back and melt into the mat. Good. Let's do it one more time. Engage those legs. Push into the mat as you inhale. Send your body up to the sky. Tuck your chin into your chest up to the heavens. Push your pelvic up. Push up, 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 and squeeze that ball in between your knees. Imaginary ball. Inhale. Exhale, up, up, up. Exhale, release. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. Bring your knees into your chest and go rocking from side to side. Inhale, exhale. Massage your back, lower back. Good. In neutral position. Gently extend your right arm out and take your left and your right leg, your left arm guiding. Bring your knees over to the left side of your body, extending your arm as you gaze over the right arm. Feel the pressure of your lower back begin to release. Breathe. Inhale, begin to rotate your legs up to neutral. Exhale as you begin to gently drop them to the right side, looking over the left arm. Breathe. Inhale, bring those knees back up. Give yourself a big hug as you fold your head forward into your knees and exhale down. Extend your right leg and then your left leg out. Open your legs. Let your feet flap over to the outside. Tuck your tailbone under so that you can really try to focus on getting your back nice and flat on your mat. This pose is called the Tadasana. Tadasana is also known as corpse pose. It's the position that you really just lay still, focus on your breath, think about your practice today and how you challenged your body, how it moves differently. Sometimes it moves in a way you don't want it to, but you're engaging your body nevertheless. Show appreciation to your body. Have compassion for yourself. Be proud of yourself for engaging in this time today. Let your body and your mind just melt into the floor. Let your joints reposition and find themselves back where they belong, but healthier and stronger than they were before you started today. Breathe and relax. Stay in this position for as long as you like. As you begin to bring awareness back to your body and your mind and your space, gently begin by just tapping each finger slowly and gently with your thumb, wiggling your toes softly, gently opening your eyes, bringing attention to your muscles and your ligaments, your tendons, bend your knees. And slowly drop them over to the left side of your body as top part of your body begins to follow. Fold yourself into a gentle fetal position. So you engage your lower spine. Gently take your right hand and push yourself up. As you fold into the position in which you started. Gently put your hands on your knees, palms facing up, eyes soft and gentle. Your left hand onto your belly and your right hand onto your chest. Feel your heart beating. Compare it to where it was when you started this practice. As you go through your day, think about the possibilities of your breath, what it means to you, what it brings to you. Life. Thank you for joining me today. I'm overjoyed and overwhelmed by your love for me and your support. Hands to your heart. I love you. Namaste.